king will always be a king. A king in your community, with crown or without crown, is always your king. And there's a difference between a king and a kingmaker. Madrid is not a king. They are kingmakers. You understand? So many people think there is like something that could happen in the Bernabeu yesterday that could take Madrid out of the Champions League. Look, my brother, it is never possible. It is never possible. You know what? Like, looking at Nico, right? Nico Gonzalez, Kusanov was a whatever, and then Mamouche. These three players in Bernabeu, it can never work for Pep Guardiola. Bernabeu is the most fearsome stadium in the world, believe it or not. It is the most fearsome stadium in the world. So coming to Bernabeu with these kids, it's never going to work. That is their first time in Bernabeu. And do you know how it feels like? Look, yesterday the game was very easy for Madrid. He won possession, total pass completion. Everything in the game favored Madrid. Because City came with kids that are not used to the Bernabeu environment. Madrid is still in the Champions League. So now, you and I are on the same page that you can't predict the Champions League. It's either Madrid to win or others until they are out. And look, I can confidently tell you that this Champions League, it is an Apollo 16 for Madrid. Looking at the progression from where they came from, how they are coming, and then the fearsome four. That fearsome four attack of Madrid, look. It is Apollo 16. With the inclusion of Jude, who will miss our next match. Jude, Mbappe, Rodrigo goes, and then Vini. How can you come into the match playing Kusanov against Vini in the wings? It never will work. Look, yesterday Vini was like rushing to score. That is why he couldn't get a goal. And Mbappe, it was like a night of killing. He did everything a good striker would do. And look, I said it, I've said it over and over again. In this generation, there's no player that have more talent than Mbappe. No player. In the generation of Phil Foden, Cole Palmer, Vinny Jr., Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo goes. Like you mentioned the name Bradley Barcola, Dembele, Ansu Fati, Lamine Yamal. Like mention the names. Those who you think they have the talent, the Enzo Fernandez, the Moises Caicedo, like mention your names. There's no player in this world right now, right here, that has the talent more than Mbappe. Look, there are others that have the talent, like the Lamine Yamal. Yamal has talent, but he don't execute the talent. Mbappe is a talented person, and he executes the talent. Look, with his first goal, go and watch the goal again. With the pass, like the pass wasn't getting to him. He watched the keeper first, raised his head to watch the ball again, watch the keeper again before the kick. That tells you the intelligence of the player. That is how much intelligence a player can be. And look, his second goal, watch the pass from Vini to Rodrigo. And watch, like that Kosanov guy. Look, this is Bernabeu for crying out loud. Kosanov at Bernabeu, it won't work. Look at how, like, Rodrigo, like, passed the ball through his legs. And, like, the brilliance of Mbappe. Just go Vadio. Like, look, Mbappe is too intelligent for this generation. It's not like I'm a Madridista or like I'm an Mbappe fan. No. We've known Mbappe since Paris time. This is his third Champions League hat-trick. His third Champions League hat-trick. And in the night of Bernabeu against Manchester City. So, like, look, City wasn't a bad team yesterday. He was like, look, Madrid was overplaying them because of the Bernabeu. The Nico no, go and watch the footage again. He is always looking at the stadium, not the pitch. If you watch well closely, like Nico, because the crowd, the stadium, the infrastructure. Look, there's difference between king and kingsmakers. So this is Bernabeu. Like that is where like we make your big team a low team. That is Bernabeu. That is where City will play like Osasuna. Mbappe is too intelligent. Look, and that guy, Raul Asensio, look, the guy is good. Good, like good. I don't want to talk much about him because people will talk like first season and that. Look, Pau Kubasi on this is the season of Kubasi. So if you can talk of Kubasi, then we can talk of Raul Asensio. But it's not something we would like to discuss today. Because you and I know the guy is good. Mamouche scoring hat-trick in the previous match doesn't make Mamouche the best striker like over Haaland. Mamouche scoring a hat-trick doesn't make him a best striker over Haaland. Look, I think last week's submission, because Pep Guardiola the tactics and error and you will agree with me. Say a Guardiola playing a Gundogan or Bernabeu. Abro Pego. It is never a Guardiola. Gundogan over 30 something years on Onia Hondo and America. A midfield with Tchouaméni, Ceballos. How? You can't. Tchouaméni, Ceballos, Bellingham. Now about Gundogan, Nico, Gonzalez or whatever. Like, do you think that will work? Guardiola came because he is prepared for a lose. And look, Madrid for Champions League is up. Believe it or not. And I just want you to understand that there's a difference between kings and kingsmakers. Madrid, they are kingmakers. They are not the kings. It is like O2-4 and then the kings that are under him. Madrid is the O2-4. So O2-4 can make and unmake the kings. That is how Madrid can make your team and make your team. So you can come to the Bernabeu and have a draw. That is Madrid making your team, not a win. But Madrid can make your team by coming to the Etihad to score you. That is Madrid. When it comes to the Champions League, we don't need form. We need the class. Modric is a headmaster, not a student in the game. So he brings the intelligence. Bellingham is a workaholic. Mbappe is the intelligent player of his generation. So all you need to do is get the ball to him. He is very intelligent to execute. So you and I are on the same page that Madrid is in the Champions League. And when Madrid is in the Champions League, it is a win for Madrid. So our Polar 16 is up, believe me or not. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. If you haven't subscribed yet, do one for us. Thanks. Peace out.